Hammers boss David Moyes says the Cup is a chance to provide special moments for the fans.
Last year we had a really good run in the League Cup where we beat both Man City and Man United in the League Cup. So I think that if you can get a run in the Cup, in any Cup competition, I think it's a good thing. So it's really important to do it. But I think, ask the majority of the managers, they'll all tell you the bread and butter is the Premier League. You know, it's where you need to be, it's what you want to do. So it'll always be the most important thing. And but winning a cup and getting a run for the supporters is equally as important. You're trying to give them, you know, good games, days that they remember, and I'd love to be able to do that.
Now, I get the feeling with West Ham, right? I think I'm right to say the last time the FA Cup was won by West Ham was 1980. I think that was Trevor Brookins scoring the header against Arsenal 1-0, right? I get the feeling that West Ham fans, I know this is bonkers, would happily go down if it meant winning the FA Cup. I think there are some sides that crave an FA Cup run and an FA Cup success and a day out.
Or just a trophy.
I don't know. I just feel that the FA Cup's a little bit special with West Ham. I don't know why I feel like that.
Oh, we've got one in there as well. Do you think a West Ham fan would take...
Who's West Ham in there?
Max.
Where's Max?
Max, relegation in FA Cup. He said no, absolutely not.
All right. Max, get out. You're talking nonsense.
But
why? What is... Okay, what's West Ham? Are West Ham just a team that just every single season... just avoid relegation, try and get into the top 10.
But last season wasn't like that.
No, they had a great cup run in Europe, of course.
Yeah. And for long periods last season...
They were knocking on the door.
Of top 4, but they just ran out of gas.
That wasn't going to happen. But West Ham's... It's a big old club, West Ham, right? They would love a trip to Wembley and win the FA Cup.
I don't know if the expense league went down.
We can open the phone lines on it, right? 03717223344. I think there are some clubs, not Spurs, right? No. Because Spurs feel as though they should be Champions League football.
Yeah.
I get that, right? But I think West Ham are one of those clubs.
But they would take a year in the champ if it meant winning the FA Cup.
You see what Leicester have done, right? I'm not saying West Ham are going to win the league, but Leicester, a couple of years ago, had that day at Wembley, won the FA Cup. Yeah. I think there are sides like Aston Villa, another side, that would just get rid of everything to win the FA Cup.
But survival, they'd rather be in the champ next year.
Just what's the point of just, of West Ham being in the Premier League every year?
Because it's the Premier League.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about from a football fan's perspective. Like, okay, what's West Ham's going to... We're in the middle of this season.
Yeah.
Tell me West Ham season next season.
Exact same as it is now.
There you go. Nothing changes.
Yeah, but at least they're...
I think West Ham fans deserve an FA Cup.
Yeah, but at the expense of relegation. Listen, I think that'd be torn. I think you'll get some West Ham fans that are like, would I get relegated to win the FA Cup? Maybe. Okay.
I know they've got European football, right?
West Ham this season have been brilliant in that Europa Conference.
Yes.
Would they take winning that and going down? It's a trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel that because I don't know. Maybe this is just me because the final is at Wembley. It's London and West Ham and London, so on and all that sort of stuff.
No, they got to a Europa League semi-final last year.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you're going to get many fans that will take
You don't think so?
relegation in the FA Cup.
Relegation might be a bit hard.
No, they'd take any position in the league, Premier League.
Of course.
If they stayed up and win the FA Cup.
If you said to a West Ham fan, go down next season, win the FA Cup, go down, come back up, they'd all take it.
There's no guarantees.
No.
Especially in that division.
In my scenario, there's the guarantee.
Yeah, you take that because I get that, but there's no guarantees you go back up.
No.
That championship's horrible.
I know it is.
It's horrible.
I just think West Ham fans want that. They want an FA. Imagine West Ham win the FA Cup. Declan Rice lifting it. It'd be amazing for the club, wouldn't it?
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be amazing, but not at the expense of the championship next year.
I think it'd be fantastic.
Well, listen, Max is right. Relegation Max and the FA Cup? He's going, absolutely not.
Okay, if they did that, what would happen to David Moyes? Would that keep him in the job or not?
Don't know.
Is he going to...
No, he'd keep the job if he won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he took him down as well?
You've got a chance to bring him back up.
What's going to happen this season with David Moyes? They're 17th at the moment. How important is this game for David Moyes, if at all? Again,
it's one of them where... this is a free hit for Brentford. Why not? Field a strong team, try and progress in the FA Cup. You're 9th.
Yeah.
They're not going down. West Ham, it's a difficult one for West Ham because they've also got the Europa Conference coming back up where they're flying, won every game in that.
Yeah.
They are 4th from bottom. I'd go full strength on West Ham.
Would you?
You have to.
Okay, we talked about Frank Lampard, talking about Everton a bit later on with Man United, how important that game could be. I personally think tonight's game at Old Trafford for Everton has nothing to do with Frank Lampard's future.
But you've got to get a bit of confidence in there somewhere.
I know, but there's no way the Everton board can say your job depends on whether or not you can get a result at Old Trafford.
No.
So here's my question about West Ham and David Moyes. How important, if at all, is this game for him?
Well, yeah, it's got to be confidence because if they go and get battered by Brentford in the FA Cup, regardless of what team he plays, confidence is on the floor. You need to try and get a bit of belief somewhere. So I'd probably go full strength. I know injuries, but that's a risky run. That's where they are in the league. You beat Brentford, you never know, that might kickstart your season to go on and get a little bit of a run.
Okay, go on, give me a prediction for that one.
Brentford 2-0.
Really?
Yeah.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.